today I'm going to be doing a review on this Clarisonic dupe that I found in Hong Kong. So I recently did a haul video where I talked about all the beauty and skincare items that I picked up here in Asia, and this was one of them. On my trip I decided to not bring my Clarisonic. I didn't want it to go missing. It's a really expensive piece and I really do love it, so I wanted to make sure that it wouldn't go missing. I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't break it, and with the whole voltages different in every country I was going to, I didn't want to chance it and sort of destroy it, so I figured that I would forego it, and if I found something along the way that I wanted to test out and review, I would purchase it. That way I could do a review video on it and I could test out new things along the way. And when we were in Hong Kong, which was the first stop we made, we went to a store called Miniso, and I saw it in this box. I kept the box because I wanted to show you what it looked like. I only saw it in one Miniso. It wasn't available in all Minisos. I'm not sure if it was like a limited time thing or if it was just really popular and it all sold out, but we saw it in a box like this. It came with like a little stand, so the Clarisonic goes in the stand like this, and it had two heads, so the head that was on it and then the head that was underneath it. It doesn't label itself as being a Clarisonic dupe. Nowhere on here does it say Clarisonic. It just says Miniso Sonic Facial Cleansing Brush. And I was really intrigued by it because it looks identical to a Clarisonic, like exactly to a Clarisonic, especially to the Clarisonic Mia, which is what I have. Miniso, for if you don't know, is like a store in Hong Kong. They have it in other areas as well. It's just like a China-made store, so it has lots of items that are made from China. And it has a sort of duplicates in it. There was like some fake Real Technique brushes in there and some weird random things. It kind of reminded me of like a Muji, where it had lots of Q-tips and beauty related items and lots of house related items, but it also had some random things that you could find maybe at like a Daiso as well, which is like a dollar store. It was like a combination of the two of them, and this was only 99 Hong Kong dollars, which correlates to about 16 to 17 dollars Canadian, so it's a really good price. So I figured that even if it didn't work as well as a Clarisonic, or if I was disappointed in it, it's not like I'm spending $150 on a Clarisonic Mia just to be disappointed or to break or something like that. But overall, I really like this. I think that it is an amazing dupe for the Clarisonic. Most of the times when I see dupes for the Clarisonic, they look differently first off, so they don't look at all like the Clarisonic. And then when you use them, rather than the vibrating brush head, which is what the Clarisonic is sort of known for, it has a rotating brush head, which is not something I love because when I'm using it on my face, my hair gets stuck in the rotating thing, so I have to be careful not to go too close to my hair. But that is sometimes where the area where I get either a pimple or just like my clogged pores, because it's the grease from your hair that's coming out of your hair and onto your skin. So I usually want to get right up in there, and those ones you can't do it because it just rotates and then your hair gets stuck in them. Well, this one, it vibrates and it feels identical to the Clarisonic. It has the one button which you turn on and off. I believe that the Clarisonic has different options on that, but the Mia only has like an on and off function, and it has the same vibrations as the Clarisonic Mia. You can go and it sounds exactly to the Clarisonic. It feels the same, it vibrates, the brush is identical as well. It has the removable center, which I don't know a lot of people know this, but you can remove the center of the brush head. I'm not sure why that is, I just know that you can do that. It has the exact same center, it has the exact same lid to the brush, and the brush feels identical to the normal Clarisonic brush that is ever so popular. The inside looks the same. If anything, I think it's just a little bit cheaper made because the inside of the Clarisonic has metal bits to it. This is all plastic, so I think that over time it will eventually break. And the one thing that is completely different to this one compared to the Clarisonic is the fact that it's powered by batteries. Once you take this off, you put two AA batteries in it and it's good to go. So I really like this for traveling. That way you're not worried about voltages, you're not worried about breaking it, and it's really nice to have. Honestly, I think that this is going to be my travel Clarisonic. So from here on out, for like I guess the rest of my life, unless this breaks and I have to buy another one, this is going to be my Clarisonic traveling partner because I always want to bring my Clarisonic with me. I love my Clarisonic and I use it quite a few times a week, but I'm always just worried about losing it or someone stealing it or it breaking. So this is nice to have. It's inexpensive and I don't have to worry about it. I can just replace the batteries and it's good to go. And as I said, it comes with a little stand so you can sit it in your hotel room or wherever you're going to be, let it dry, and it comes with two brush heads. And honestly, even if this tool breaks, breaks, I would keep these brush heads because I'm pretty sure that these would fit on my Clarisonic at home. I obviously don't have my Clarisonic with me, unfortunately, so I can't test these out. I am going to test them out as soon as I get home and see if they fit, because this is worth it just to buy it for the heads. I don't see any difference in the feel of these heads compared to the normal head that the Clarisonic comes with, or a lot of people buy the normal head, and so that makes me want to purchase it just for the head, because if this is only $16 and you get 2 Clarisonic heads with it, that's cheaper than buying 1 Clarisonic head. I'm pretty sure you can get 2 Clarisonic heads at Sephora for like $50. So overall, this is way more inexpensive to buy these continuously. So I'm interested to see if they fit, but overall, I think that this is an amazing dupe for the Clarisonic. It's the closest I've ever found. We've been using it, we got it at the beginning of September, and we've been using it for quite a few months now. The battery has not died, knock on wood, because as soon as I say that, the battery is going to die. It's lasted for a long time, and it's just really nice to have. I don't see any difference to the Clarisonic other than the fact that it's a little bit more plasticky, and it also is just battery powered. One thing that I will mention is my Mia at home has a time off. So after a minute, it will time off. So it's supposed to tell you sort of just to go a minute all over your face, where I think that the regular Clarisonic actually sort of beeps or vibrates at you when you're supposed to switch spots. The Mia doesn't do that, or at least the Mia that I have doesn't do it, which is just the first Mia. I believe there's like 2 Mias out now, but this one actually times off just like the Mia. So after a minute, it will actually time off. So it's pretty much identical to the Clarisonic with the vibrations and having the same time off that the Mia does. Honestly, this is probably my favorite purchase that I've made in Asia so far. I think that this is such a good deal, and it is the most surprising dupe that I've seen. I've never even seen a Clarisonic that has the same sort of duping qualities to it like this one. So if you see this, or if you go to a Miniso, or you know someone who's going to be going to Asia and can go to a Miniso and they can pick this up for you, I would highly recommend it, because it's just a really nice dupe, especially if you can't afford the Clarisonic. For $16, this is a really good deal. So if you can get your hands on it, I would really recommend it. I hope you all have enjoyed this video that I've done on this Clarisonic dupe. If you've tried this, definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe so you can see all my upcoming videos. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned.